Femininity has nothing to do with being soft. Okay, femininity is adaptation. Femininity is listening to your intuition and trusting it with all your heart, with all your might, not listening to a man. Because genuinely, a woman is more likely to adapt to the world than a man can. A man can't fathom going in a different direction than what he's already doing. A woman is built to adapt. Why? Because she creates life. She creates life. So a woman goes through way more changes in her lifetime than a man does. Just in her body alone. Her body, her hormones, her cycles and her mental processes, they all change and adapt to the world and the people around her. So why are we defining femininity as this soft, beautiful, graceful, listening to a man? It's not true. Because how did we get here? Seriously, I want you to ask yourself, how did we get here as a society, as civilization? We were living in tribes, we were living in huts and migrating. How did we survive? We didn't survive through softness. We didn't survive through being beautiful. We survived through being intuitive and wild. Women. I'm talking about women. I'm talking about femininity here. And listening to a man doesn't always align with the intuition of a woman. Because a woman and a man are completely different. So why should we mold into what a man wants us to be? Because we are different. We're completely different. And there's supposed to be this benefit that we can, reciprocate for each other. But men have this audacity, have this, they feel like they're in charge. They feel like they know everything. When in reality, you can't even fathom going in a different direction. A woman has no choice. A woman has no choice. This goes back to when you're a child. Women are forced to adapt to the fact that we are sexualized, objectified. We're attracted to men, or men are attracted to us. We have to deal with that. Men don't deal with that. They don't deal with anything in that matter. They deal with their own problems, which I'm not going to sit here and relate to you because I'm not a man. But I want to explain to you that femininity is not soft. It's not. A soft feminine woman is covering something. She is hiding something. She is keeping something inside. A woman who is in her femininity will be able to tell you what she wants. She can act on it. She has confidence in herself. And quite honestly, she can tell a man, no, I don't want to listen to you. Quite honestly, you might be right in some areas, but I have intuition. I think I can foresee what I should be doing. That is a feminine woman. Okay. Now we want to label women who are boss women, women who have confidence as masculine. Masculine women are controlling. Okay. There is a masculine energy around controlling someone. And that's why I say when a man wants to tell a woman what to do, that is controlling. That is control. And a woman doesn't do that. But a masculine woman does, right? A feminine woman can be like, yeah, I hear you out, but no. No. Simply as that. She doesn't need to be soft with you. She doesn't need to tiptoe around you. No, you're a man. You can deal with it. You can deal with the fact that a woman tells you no. Why is it so? There's a spectrum here. There's a spectrum between femininity and masculinity. And when you're on that far side of femininity, it's intimidating for a man. It truly is, because a man can't fathom how a woman can go about life and truly attract anything she wants. A man wants to control that. Why would a real confident feminine woman let a man control her? Genuinely. Genuinely. There's nothing in the Bible. There's nothing in the Bible about a man controlling a woman. No, but there's a respect. There's a respect between men and women, but there's no controlling here. So when we think of soft, feminine woman, that's you projecting the fact that you want to control a woman. Because why would you want a soft woman? You want a woman that can adapt. You want a woman that can raise your children. You want a woman that can live in whatever circumstances happens. right? If you were to lose your house, lose your car, lose all your finances, why would you want a soft woman? If you're down bad, a soft woman is not going to help you. A soft woman is not going to even understand what's happening because she's, oh, do, 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 do. She's so soft. She's like, oh my God. No, no, no. That's like, is that what a man wants? No. A man wants a woman who is wild enough to make her own decisions, who is able to be like, you know what? I hear you out, brother, but no, no. Just respectfully, no, because there's a respect. There should always be a respect, right? Between anybody, man or woman. But when it comes to relationships or wanting to date someone, a man feels like he wants control, genuinely. And I'm here to say a woman has intuition for a reason, and that's because there's men in this world who try to control women. Genuinely. I wanted to put this out here because I I believe men are becoming weaker. I do. I do believe men are becoming weaker. They're starting to blame women for things. And when you start blaming women for anything in life, it shows more of who you are than whatever's happening to you. It shows what your perspective is like. Why blame someone else? Even if it's a woman, why would you blame someone else for anything in your life? A woman who blames a man, a woman who blames anybody else, she's not she's not doing the right thing. She's not feminine. She's masculine. Because a masculine person feels like they're in charge. A masculine person feels they have control. A masculine person thinks they're right all the time. Yes or no? So a woman can step back and be like, you know what? I blame myself for this situation. And quite honestly, I can get myself out of it. So that's what I'm going to do. A man can't fathom that. A man cannot fathom that. Like it's crazy. It's actually crazy how I have to explain it in this way. There's so many misconceptions between femininity and masculinity, and I really want to portray the truth here. The truth is, women are wild. Women are always going to run wild. But men, are you running wild? Are you, really standing on your business? Are you standing on what you truly believe in? I'm not going to speak for everyone here, but I want to clarify femininity. And femininity is owning yourself, owning everything around you, and listening to your intuition. Seriously, it is. It's not being soft. It's not listening to you. It's not defending your man no matter what. It's really not. It's really not. And people who are married, when there's a marriage involved, I'm not going to speak on marriage because I'm not married. I'm not married. So it's like femininity is meant to empower the woman first, not the man. Why would someone take everything out of themselves to put it into someone else? Why would they do that? Why would anyone do that? Why would a man do that? You don't. So I think that genuine femininity is really being yourself, being your genuine wild self. And it's a very natural feeling. It's very natural to adapt to this world. It's very natural to be a single mother. It's very natural to run away and be this girl that, truly has confidence and embraces that she is transforming. A woman is a symbolization of transformation. Transformation. A woman goes through so many cycles in her life. She goes through so many different phases of her body. She creates life. She creates her children. She raises children. So why would a man underestimate that? Why would a man underestimate that? Why would you want to control a woman? Seriously, why would you want to control a woman? I would like to know. What gives you the right to control anybody in your life? Adaptation is the best way to describe a woman. because ever since I was a kid, I've been adapting. I've been adapting to society. And I can't even tell you that I'm fully adapted. But guess what? I have the confidence in myself that I can literally start from scratch. I can start from nothing. Okay? And that's not from how I look. That's not from what I perceive myself as. That comes from an inner intuition and inner strength in myself as a woman. I can't speak for men, but a man can say, "Oh yeah, I can beat up a gorilla." That type of delusion is exactly what a woman has every single day. Every single day. So, I thought I would clarify that. Clarify the fact that women are not meant to be soft, especially not for you. Not meant to be soft for you, but there should be a respect. Absolutely. And if you don't respect women, why should a woman respect you? That's it. Bye.